Mr. Bashman in the building.
Well, go on, General.
I'm good. Yourself? How you doing there?
I'm good, man. You ain't see. Look at the healthiness. Look at the healthiness.
You seem to be up and out and about already. It's pretty early on a Saturday to be up and out. What are you up
Yeah,
to?
man. Me have to go get my porridge and my fried dumpling and everything there, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so let's talk a bit. The way how I format the show here, I ask you a couple of questions, see how you're doing. Then I have a quick rapid facts, and then we take some questions from the audience. You down for that?
Right. Let's go.
All right, so let's go. So right now, I know New York right now seems to be the epicenter of the pandemic when it comes to the U.S. right now. How is it affecting you guys, especially somebody that's in Brooklyn, New York?
Well, to each is his own. You just have to structure yourself to know that how you're going to deal with it, because we cannot be responsible for nobody else's actions. A lot of people is not listening. A lot of people is not taking heed to what's going on until it reaches close to their home. And when it reaches close to their home, then they want to take actions like telling everybody, don't go outside, don't do this, but you wasn't doing that before. So I'm not drilling it in people's heads. I'm not going to be like, come on, people. We all grown here. So everybody's responsible for their own actions. So you guys is going to determine how long you want this thing to continue. So if the public of New York wanted to continue for 6 months, I'm prepared for that. I'm good. Once I have my music, I'm good.
Yeah, I see you didn't even, it seems like on the surface, it seemed like you didn't even adjust quickly, because you've been doing lives, you've been on the radio, you've been doing a lot of stuff that it seems like you've been doing from before. You just actually amplified it a bit more right now.
Right. It's something that we love, and what is happening, and I noticed what a lot of DJs, you don't see too much lives no more, because it was something that happened in the beginning that everybody was so excited. But the race is not for the swift, but who can endure it, you know?
You get it.
So, yeah, we're a pace runner. So what we do, we set formats. Basically, we set formats with the live where we don't try to play for 6 hours at one time or play 8 hours at one time. We kind of structure it and give people what they want, you know? Just give them a little sprinkle of this and a sprinkle of that and a sprinkle of that, and you know, format our thing so we can continue to play music for months and months, and people won't get tired of what we're doing.
That's true. And how has it affected your day-to-day, your personal and professional life?
Well, it's affecting everybody, not only me, but it's affecting everybody financially, emotionally. But you have to be strong within yourself to know that every day is not, the sun is not going to shine. Every day is not going to rain. Just be prepared for the rainy days. It could be raining for 6 months. It could be raining for a year. So it's just you as an individual to prepare yourself from when the sun is shining. It's not when the sun is shining. I said, boy, man, all right, man, nice. You always got to prepare yourself. So that's been the structure of STEELIE BASHMENT for quite some time, to prepare myself for the worst, because I've been there and I've done that. I've been the worst of the worst. I've been the best of the best. So right now I'm just relaxing. It's not like I'm saying, oh my God, we got to get back to work, because I'm listening to you earlier and you said this would never be the same. Even if it stopped tomorrow, the workflow won't continue till probably a year or two. Things won't, you really think y'all go say, all right, soon as this done, I'm gonna keep a party and then it go ram. Nobody's coming there, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
Nobody's coming, bro.
No, and that's crazy right there. So what is probably the biggest lesson all of this has taught you so far?
Stay humble. Stay humble, because you don't know what the next 5 minutes of your life may bring. You don't know what the next 20 seconds may bring. You just have to prepare and just talk to God on a regular basis and know that He's the Almighty Father. And with Him, all things are possible. So we just have to leave it in the hands of the Almighty Father, because basically He's telling us to slow down. We're running through red lights. We're running through stop signs. We're doing a whole bunch of things that now basically what He's saying, that your money don't matter. Your car don't matter, your house don't matter. Everybody's on the same playing field right now. So you just have to adjust and just sit down and just wait till this takes its course. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So once I have my music, man, I'm basically fine. Once my kids are all right, my family members are all right, I got my vitamins, I'm doing what it takes, the necessary procedures for me to be healthy, for my family to be healthy. And I can't, like I said, I can't change the world, the minds of the world. I can't do it.
Yeah.
To each is his own. You have to know what you want for your family, what you want for your life, for yourself, for you to move forward to get through this thing.
And that makes sense here, because even how quickly it arose was serious. Because I remember you were here in February. All right, we were here. That wasn't even a thought in anybody's mind about
it. Wasn't
Corona. It was not a thought. Fast forward like 30 days later, everything just went upside down.
You see what we do as people, why we're so busy, because we plan ahead. We schedule ahead. We like, damn, we got to do this. We got to do that on this day. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. So our days are basically busy because we have our schedule planned out for us.
Yeah.
So with no thoughts in mind of what's going to happen, we're thinking about, damn, next month, may I fly go to England, and may I play at Canada in February, and this and that. And we're not thinking about, okay, at that moment, at any given time, the doors can be shut. None of us wasn't thinking about it. None of us wasn't expecting it. But now for those who planned, is like having insurance. For those who basically put insurance on themselves, they're basically protected. And I'm not talking life insurance. I'm talking about I'm talking about life insurance. I'm not talking about the little insurance that you go and you purchase one time. I'm talking about overall the life insurance. Once you put life insurance on yourself, you and your family, you're prepared for anything, any mishaps, anything that would occur that you would never expect to occur, because you have that insurance.
And that makes sense, because I guess especially you being an entrepreneur, where your day-to-day is not something that's promised every day. You think slightly different than somebody that goes to work 9 to 5 and comes home.
Right. So basically we do have a 9 to 5. We do have a 12 to 12, because DJs are also considered as workers. This is what we do. This is our job. This is our 9 to 5. So you can't exclude us from what's going on being a DJ. Right now, DJs are considered essential workers, because we are the ones who are entertaining those who need that entertaining. We are the ones who are putting smiles on people's face who needs that smile. So basically, that's what it is at the moment.
That's what it is right there. That's crazy right there. And what kind of opportunities do you think are going to arise?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, what you said, bro?
Yeah. What kind of opportunities do you think are going to arise out of the whole situation?
Opportunities. I don't really know which opportunities. To each is his own, because we don't know if this whole place is going to be the same again. So we don't know if opportunities is going to rise. Were you talking about on behalf of me or everybody?
On behalf of, like, say people in the entertainment industry, because that's where we're more or less focused right now.
All right. During this whole course of what's going on, I believe that people are supposed to enhance what they're doing.
Yeah.
Meaning that you must take the time out to, if you was not good at what you was doing before, this is the opportunity for you to take the time to enhance what you're doing. So when this whole thing unfolds, you're supposed to have a better skill, a new skill, or something to look towards, to know that, okay, I can't let this happen to me again without me having a form of insurance. Going back to the insurance. So the opportunities, it depends on you. Everything depends on you.
All right, that makes sense, sir. All right, so then let's get out of the corona. Let's get more into Mr. Steely Bashman himself. All right.
Hmm.
When it comes to your career now, what's at least two memories that you have, two of your brightest moments in your career so far?
Well, we had an interview and we spoke about this before. And one of my memorable moments is with Afrique Sound Station, and you know the team already with Mataran, Super Twitch, Super Claude, Jagaby, and those were the times when music was music. Those were the times when we wasn't even thinking about money. Money was not
Yeah,
an issue when
yeah,
it was the love of the music. So you can't turn back the hands of time when it was all about the love, the fun. When you see the people and when you play the song, them the people are enjoying the 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 vibes that you've given them. My moments was Starlight Ballroom, Biltmore Ballroom. Those times when people used to have the horns and they're blowing the horns and you playing the music and it's just giving you the energy. You giving them the energy. They might give you back the energy, and y'all get them back the energy, and that's what it is. Nowadays, you have to force the energy. Like you have to do too much for people really to enjoy themselves because they're not coming out because of the music. They're coming out because their friends are keeping it. Like they're not coming out to, oh, my friend invite me to this party. So they're not going there with the mentals of the music. Back then,
mm,
it was the mentals of the music. So all my memorable moments was back in the 80s, 90s, early
yeah.
2000s.
Okay, that's when you really said, okay, that was when it was really popping.
Right. Those
Yeah,
days that was the days of when it was really, really going, that you would really enjoy it, that you wanna come out of your bed and go. Now you have to force yourself like, damn, I took this deposit from this promoter, so now I gotta go. Like
yeah, it's totally different. And
totally different.
since you've been in the business so long, I'm going to ask you one question and we'll get to rapid facts.
Hmm.
Since you've been in the business so long, tell me something that you really seen advance in the business that you're really happy of.
Um hold on. So you could go and check and see if it's there, and then you could come back there. Or you could just drive there and let me come back here. Yeah. Yeah. What you said, big bro?
Something that's advanced in the business that you're really proud of, where you say, okay, you know what, the business has come a long way now.
Um, I like how the younger DJs stepped up their games
Yeah,
because right now it's not about us. They have us as the dinosaurs.
yeah,
So I like how the younger DJs have really stepped up their game and willing to learn. A lot of them are willing to learn, and I'm just glad that the music will forever live on through
yeah,
either through us or it's through them. So I'm proud that it evolves in every aspect. So
definitely. And you actually still here to see it.
and
That's the crazy thing.
I'm still here to see it. So I gotta give
Yeah,
thanks, God. They gotta respect the general, you know?
yeah. Come on, you know how it goes, bruh. All right, rapid facts here now. All right. I know I'm going to ask you some quick questions and then we will get into some questions from the audience. You good?
Right.
All right. Okay. I know you don't eat meat, but when you used to eat meat, did you prefer, with chicken wings, did you prefer drums or flats?
Oh, you got my wife dying right here, yo.
Huh?
I say you got my wife dying. She laughing. Uh,
Yeah.
so what you say? When I used to eat what I prefer, drums or wings?
Drums or flats with chicken wings?
the drum, the drums.
The drums. All right. All right. Your favorite color?
Right.
Red. Okay. Favorite basketball player of all times?
I would say you know we grew up of the Jordan era.
Yeah. Okay. Next one here. Most underrated artist of all time.
Most underrated artist of all times. Who would I say? Give me what are your choices? What are your choices that you had?
Tell me what comes to mind. Something that comes to mind.
Assassin.
All right, good one. Okay, would you prefer $1 million in cash or a credit score of 1,000?
The million in cash.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay.
My
All
credit
right.
score is not getting better.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. If you could sit down and have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oprah.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Because I need some laughs in that too. And 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 probably Obama.
Obama. Okay, good choices. Good choices. Okay. One word that describes you best.
Happy.
Okay, very good one. One physical thing you cannot live without. And I'm not talking oxygen.
Hold on, my wife. See?
All right, good one, good one, good one. All right. What's your biggest fear?
Life.
What do you mean?
Just generalize it.
Yeah, got you. All right. Your favorite era of music?
Nowadays music.
Nowadays music.
Yeah,
Final answer?
I threw you off with that one, right?
All right, you got me. You got me with that one there. Okay, 2 more here in the rapid facts. Your favorite TV show of all times?
My favorite what?
TV show of all times.
Martin.
Good one. Last one here. So then, guys, this is the last rapid facts I'm going to ask them. Then you guys put in your questions. We're going to take some questions right from you guys, all right? So right now, this is the last one here. Best advice you've received?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Never allow anyone to determine your happiness.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a big one. And as you said, you describe yourself happy. So then clearly you're the master of your own future. You understand?
Right. Right.
Yeah. All right. That was big there. All right. So then now, as I said, guys, you guys put in your questions. I'm going to ask Steely here. Any advice, any big ups, any shout outs that you have right now? Do it while these questions come in, then we'll take the questions.
Nah, you know how we stay already, man. We're just ready for the questions, you know?
Yeah. All right. Any big ups, shout outs?
Just big up the whole of Toronto, the whole world, and everybody just be safe in doing what they're doing. You know, just the regular norm of what's going on now.
Yeah. And all of that right there. Okay, let me see if I can find some of these questions in here before you get you on the road. How's the weather out in New York right now?
Oh, 60 degrees, but it's gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stepped up to get my vitamins because a lot of people probably saying, "Oh, we're quarantined. You're supposed to be in the house," but we need to get the nutritions in our body. So that's the only reason why I'm outside, to get the vitamins, to make sure that my household is all right and have a efficient amount of vitamin C. So that's I'm gonna run in and run right back out and jump on a live and play some music.
Okay, so then here is some questions right now from Scratchy_D. Who do you look up to when it comes to playing music?
Right now, who I look up to. You see, it's hard to. The people who I look up to now or back then.
Let's say back then before you got into the business or while you were in the business.
Oh, you know Rory Stone Love. You had Inner City, you had Glamour Wayne, you had Silverhawk, Steely and Clevie.
Yeah.
You had all those sounds that made a difference of you want King Addies.
Yeah.
All those songs that had you inspired to do what they were doing. So it was
That
basically those sounds. So nowadays, the sounds that I look up to is the ones that can teach me, that to like play certain songs that I never heard in a long time, or play certain songs that I don't have, for me to go research. So the sounds nowadays that motivates me, makes me research. If you don't make me research, I go look for a song that I need. Nah, I'm not interested.
All right, I hear you. Okay, the next one here is from Red Links. You may have answered this in the first interview, but how did you get your name Steely?
Through Steely and Clevie, through Silverhawk. Silverhawk was one of my favorite sounds of all times. And back then, every DJ needed a name. If you ain't have a tag name, it was not working. So I was like, you know what? Let me imitate one of my favorite sounds of all times, and that was Silverhawk from back in those times. So even when Steely passed away, everybody thought it was me. They was like,
wow,
Bashment did. Oh my God! Nah, but that's the great Steely of Silverhawk. So if you knew Silverhawk from those times, you know that it was a monstrous sound. That sound was serious.
You understand that. All right, we got a few more here for you. Steely, do you remember your first party? This is from DJ Merv J.
Yeah, my first party was crazy. Like, I remember like the back of my hand. I had like 1,000 people in a place that hold 200. So the police locked it down, and it never happened. My second party, I had 2,000 people in a place that hold 500 people. People were standing on a bus stop trying to jump over, trying to get inside. It was so my history of doing events was very successful in my days of upcoming of being STEELIE BASHMENT. Yeah. Very, very, very successful.
Okay, this one here is from Dress Code True Vibes. How do you compare the party vibes in New York compared to Toronto?
To me, Toronto is a better vibes. For some reason, I feel like the people in Toronto is more acceptive to the music and give you that energy. Like I said, it's like I give you the energy, you give me back the energy, and I give you back the energy. New York is more like a fashion show, like the tables. If you don't got this amount of tables, we doing birthday packages. So that's the forefront of getting people in your parties now, the birthdays and the packages, and it's not fun. And I turn down a lot of events like that. I turn down a lot of parties because I don't want to see myself forcing the music. Like, I got to force the music for you to dance. If I feel like I'm going to put myself in a position to force myself for you to enjoy yourself, I turn it down. Like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll take about 2 more here and get you out of here. This one is from DJ Energy, the Party King. Which country do you enjoy the most over the years of being an entertainer?
Guyana.
Guyana. Why Guyana?
Man, because they appreciate the music. Like, you got certain places that you go, right, that you don't even have to speak on the mic for the place to go crazy. Like, they just appreciate the music, and you feel so good about continuously playing music because you see that they're into it. Certain places, all right, Jamaica is the worst of the worst of playing music because you have to talk on the mic. Jamaica is a thing where you have to talk to get them involved. It's not about the music.
It's not about the music.
You know how much people call me for play at Jamaica? I'm going to say, nah, man, me all right. Because first of all, they're not paying you. They're not giving you the money because they feel like they might do you a favor. And it's all about talking. It's all about the talking. Oh, let it get them and stop the music for 20 minutes and play the music for 2 seconds. Like, Leave me out of that.
Yeah, that's not you.
That's not me. My thing
Yeah.
is music. My thing is not talking. Leave that to Futai Pa Mataran.
Yeah.
The Chatty Kings.
Yeah, that's not you. More
That's
music, less talking.
More music, less talking. You know, that's the era that we grew up from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
So
get it.
that's just the energy.
Yeah. Canadians are more friendly. Okay, yeah, it seems to be the end of the questions there. Leave us with some last words before you get out of here, because we see you're busy on the roads in New York taking care of stuff for your family. So leave us with some last words before you leave.
Everybody just take care of yourself. You can follow me on the YouTube, STEELIE Bashment. You know, subscribe to the YouTube page. Instagram at STEELIE Bashment. I'm on every day just playing music for people, because music is our therapy. Music is life. And music takes our minds off a lot of things at the moment. I'm not going to say it would definitely evaporate things of what's going on now. But at the moment, where it's like a medicine, like an antidote at the moment. So everybody just keep music alive and support your favorite DJ that gives you that energy, your host, anybody who has anything to do with taking your mind off of certain things, they're also considered as essential workers. So everybody just be safe out there and just listen to what's going on. And just not pay too much attention to the news. Not too much attention.
All right, leave your handles. Where can they find you?
Say that again.
Your handles, your names on social media.
Yeah,
on the
STEELIE
platforms.
Bashment. Just type in STEELIE Bashment YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube page. I play music on there mostly every day. Instagram STEELIE Bashment. Facebook Friends of STEELIE Bashment. Simple.
Steely, you know, it's always a vibe when we link up, my Aquarius brother, you know what I mean? Big up yourself all the while. Big up your wife and tell her thank you for enjoying the interview also. Big her up.
Hold on. We right in front of BJ's. Look at this line. Look at this line right here. Look at this. Hold on, I'm going to show you all these people on the line. So everything that you've seen on the news in New York City, this is what it is.
Okay, and what is that?
So this is everybody's trying to get into BJ's.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Everybody.
And BJ's is a pharmacy?
Well, it's like a food warehouse where you could get the like snacks and bulks of supplies.
It's like Costco.
Like Costco.
We have some
exactly.
Costco. Got you.
Right, and I think they're only letting in like 10 people at a time, so everybody's lined up with their carts and everything out here is like ridiculous. But so everything that you're seeing, it look like it's closed, babes.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Take care of yourself. And what time are you going to be on live tonight?
Anytime I feel like.
Anytime you feel like. We will see you tonight, Steely. You know, it's always a vibe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast live, and we are out. Big up yourself,
Steely. You know what it is, my brother. Blessings to you and your family.
Always love.
It's always a blessing. And we're going to talk behind the scenes because we got a lot of things that's coming up, too. You know that Walshy Fire got this clash thing that's going on.
Buddy!
Yeah.
Stop, hold on, stop stealing. That's what I forgot.
I'm in that. I got the call.
Okay.
I got the call.
Okay. What about tomorrow's? Did you see tomorrow's lineup?
Yeah, Jazzy T and Massive B. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Massive B got the songs, but Jazzy got the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Jazzy got the gimmicks. Bobby got the songs.
He has the songs.
He has the songs. But Jazzy has the gimmicks.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
While she called me for the week after, and I believe that's Easter Sunday. So So he said, "Let me ask you a question now, right?"
Yeah.
So he asked me what would be a good matchup for me. So he's giving me the incentive to kind of put it on the table to say who. And I haven't really thought. I'm thinking, I'm like, really who? Like who?
Yeah. If okay, how about if you were to pick, because we're not gonna tell everybody now. If you were to pick 3 people, okay,
I don't
a
know.
pool, yeah,
Because I can't pick someone that probably has more dub plates than me that the sound world would probably say nah. So for example, if I was supposed to say Addies, they would be like, nah, it's 2 different leagues. So if I was supposed to say Matarano, they would be like, that's 2 different leagues.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to myself, like, who? I don't know. I don't even know myself.
Yeah.
It would probably have to be a radio personnel or somebody that's from my era. But now you want it to be that, okay, the world knows and is excited about the 2 matchups. So the world can't know me and don't know the other person that I picked.
Yeah.
So it
somebody said Firelinks.
Tell Firelinks to go build his status first, man. Like, Firelinks is like on the bottom of the bottom right now. Tell him to build up his status first, and then he can come talk. I think right now I think I can class Firelinks right now.
Right now. Somebody else here is saying DJ Nori.
Yeah, that you see with that now, it depends on Walshy now. Would Walshy feel like that's a big ticket for the world?
Yeah.
So I know that's a big ticket locally in New York.
Yeah.
But the platform that he's on, would it be when you see that, you'd be like, oh my God, wow.
Yeah.
Like, okay, somebody says Shawnee B. Yeah, Shawnee B would be good. That would be because now it's two different continents. It's he's on the England side, I'm on the US side, so that would be definitely perfect.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? You might have just found your contender right there. We just might have came up with something right here.
What's yo, Mike, what's good? Man, I gotta call my brother. I don't know, my brother saying he's sick or yeah, I gotta call. See, somebody said Polish too.
Yeah, Polish, Noah Power, any of them, man.
Yeah, Polish would definitely be entertaining product. But now on Walshy's platform now, that's the thing about it. Would it be a global phenomenon?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you say like,
we have that look.
Oh, sick is on the line. Oh, okay. I thought my friends would say he's sick, but it's somebody named Sick on the line. Okay.
Hey.
Man. So definitely look out for that clash. I think he has it slated for April the 12th.
Okay.
And that's Easter Sunday. So Steelie Bashment versus whoever he picks, it's going to be a slaughteration either way.
All right. So then how about this? After it wraps up, let's think there. Let's jump back on the live and let's talk about it after the fact.
Of course, because you know what? We're gonna skin the goat, whoever it is.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Mataran, they call him Mataran a goat or whatever. We gonna slaughter the goat. That's what we do.
Let's go. Steelie, love your energy. Your energy is always crazy. Always crazy.
And you know the funny thing about it, everybody's been wanting me to clash, wanting me to put out that energy because I got the songs. But they don't know what I have. I know what everybody else have, but they don't know what I have. So it's going to be interesting for them to hear the Steelie Bashment dub box.
Me personally, I want to hear that. As you're right. We don't know what you have in that box. We have no idea what's over there.
And you know what? And then I'm saying to myself, this little stupid online clash is going to make me spend unnecessary money that I don't even need to spend because you know, once you're in a clash, once it's called clash, you're going to want to spend and try to feel like you don't have enough songs. When you do have enough songs, but you still gonna feel within yourself you don't have enough songs, so it allows you to spend unnecessary spending. So
no, but this is more strategy opposed to spending. Now it's like, okay, I know I have these 15 songs. I got to figure out the best way to play these 15 because we're not spending no money right now at all.
Right. Fact.
You know what I mean?
Fact. So you know
Definitely
what it is, man. So everybody,
family is always love.
Follow me on that YouTube. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, STEELIE Bashment on live. You know what it is already. Blessings, my brother. Keep up the good work.
Always love. All right. Big up yourself, Steely.
All right, cool.
All right. Wow.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.